Hello, everyone. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV's Player Ratings Edition. West Ham United 3, Burnley 2. Oh, that is a sign of relief. Do you know what I mean? That is, yeah, don't put me through that anymore, West Ham, this season, please. But we all know you will do. Before I get started, though, on this video, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit that subscribe button, hit notification bell, obviously, and if you want to become a member of the channel, support E20 Zone TV, check out membership stuff on that. Before I get started on this player ratings, it feels like today has been an overall like wholeness of being a West Ham fan base coming together, uniting against this scumbag owner. West Ham winning today, West Ham winning from a losing position today. Everything seemed to work and it seemed to go well today. Long may it continue. I'm glad that there's an international break. West Ham can reset and go again after the international break. But it feels like to me that West Ham are going in the right direction. Like, hopefully they are starting to turn this ship around. 2 back-to-back wins, 2 back-to-back home wins and all. We haven't seen that for a very long time. So, you know, we will see what happens on that. But let's get into the players. Let's start off with this man, Alphonse Areola. I thought he was okay today. Yeah, again, I think he's just okay. Right, listen, I never saw the last goal, so I can't really question the last goal because my sort of stream cut out at that time. But the first goal is a great header, and West Ham were defending quite a lot in the first half. Do you know what? I'm going to give him a 6. Right, if he's higher, I apologise. If he's lower, then I apologise. But I'll give him a 6 for the safest rating of the evening. Let's come to this man, and that is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Oh, I thought he was good. I thought there was a few times, especially in the first half, where he made last-ditch tackles and stopped them from scoring. There was one time where there was a counter-attack and the Burnley player plays it in for the player, and he literally gets a toe on it and sort of directs it away from like from the area that is like the danger zone. I thought he was good going forward. He does go a bit lackadaisy sort of in his defensive aspect when he's sort of tracking back. When West Ham are being countered, he's not bombarding back to try and sort of recover the situation. He sort of jogs back. But listen, there's no criticism today. I thought it was excellent. I'm going to give him a high 7 for me, close to an 8. I thought he was very, very good today. Let's come to Max Kilman. Better. Listen, like, he hasn't been great, and him and Todibo haven't been great for a long time. But over the last 2 games, I think they've been a bit more steadier. In the air, pretty good today. Done a good defensive tackle again. Another one where Burnley played a ball in, and he literally gets his foot on it before it goes to the player. I think it was going to Anthony, and if Anthony would have got that ball, they would have been in, and they probably would have scored from that situation. I think Kilman is getting the right crosses coming in and all. I'm going to be honest, because he's looking to threat at set pieces. Like, Freddie Potts was putting balls in for him today, and he's getting close to it. Right, whereas before he was nowhere near even looking like scoring a goal from a corner. I'm going to give him a high 7. Yeah, I think the whole of the back line are probably going to get the same rating for me. I thought they was all good in their own ways. So yeah, high 7 for me. Let's come to this man, Jean-Claude Todibo. Ever since I called him a crackhead, he's turned into a class act. Do you know what I'm saying? Better again today. Like, literally a lot better. Headering the ball, right? Dominating. Winning the ball and looking right for the right passes. Not taking too long on the ball. Everything he's doing a lot better than he used to do, right? Maybe it might have been him going into a back 4 or with a partner there. When usually, ever since he's been here, he's been playing in the back 3. So I think Jean-Claude Todibo has looked a lot better, like headering the ball and all. Like, one thing with West Ham, we don't header the ball much at 2 centre halves, and recently they started to header the ball. And it's like what someone said the other week. It's like he's had his Weetabix and he's found his strength and he's found his sort of mojo. Yeah, I thought he was good, decent, solid. The first goal for Burnley, the ball comes in. Should they do better on that? Probably. Probably, I'm going to be honest. Like, his centre forward header there, and then like he out jumps them. But as an overall aspect to the game, I thought they was all right. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought there was other players who wasn't really all right. But yeah, high 7 for me. Let's come to Malik Diouf. Do you know what? Very similar to Wan-Bissaka, right? I thought he was really good today. Really, really good. Defensively good and all. There was a moment in the second half where Burnley were counter-attacking us, and they play a ball in, and Diouf's right there in the right moment to sort of intercept the ball. I thought he was good. I thought his crossing was up and down a little bit. But he put in a great cross in the second half, and it is just dying for someone just to be on the end of it. And all our players were on the 18-yard box. Like, it was ridiculous. Yeah, high 7 for me. Well, the whole of the back line was pretty decent today. I know we've conceded 2 goals, and I don't know what the goal is for Cullum, but up until that goal, I thought West Ham were all right defensively, right, and we was managing Burnley. Do you know what I mean? The second half was a completely different scenario with West Ham. West Ham looked a lot better going forwards, and the fullbacks, because that's what they are, Diouf from Wan-Bissaka are fullbacks. They were getting in positions where that's where we needed them. Do you know what I'm saying? And their build-up play on both flanks, it works wonders. So yeah, high 7 for him and all. When it comes to this man, Mateus Fernandes, this is why I was screaming about it in the summer and people shot me down. This is why you pay £40 million out for this geezer. This kid's getting better and better. I thought he was excellent today. Everywhere, gets into this sort of pocket, right? He plays like a triangle and he always ends up putting the ball in. His balls are a little bit inconsistent, yeah, but I like this kid. I really do. I think he's quite calming influence on the ball. I think he works well with Freddie Potts. I think that's the future. If you want me to, I think we're seeing the future in front of our eyes of Freddie Potts and Mateus Fernandes. I like this kid. I'm gonna give him an 8 today. Right? People might think I'm going over the top, but I thought Fernandes was excellent. When you see his off the ball work, his awareness, his one touch play, very good. Very, very good. I'm going to come to Freddie Potts. Do you know what? I'm gutted for him. Yeah, because he went down with an hamstring problem and he tried to play it on, but he just couldn't do it. This could be a really bad blow to West Ham if he's out of action for the next sort of month. I hope West Ham have took him off just in time before it got out of hand. But Freddie was trying today. I thought he was good today, really good. Very calming on the ball. I think he's grown into the player that we need. He's the man that I've been saying West Ham needs someone to galvanise the fan base on the pitch, right? And there was no one doing it. There was no one that I was looking at and going, who's going to inspire this club? And Freddie has. I think Freddie is the missing piece to the jigsaw that we've been looking for. Someone who's going to build up West Ham. Every West Ham fan can relate to Freddie Potts right now. From the younger fans who want to be like Freddie Potts to the older fans who are looking at one of their own from the Academy of Football. Freddie's the guy. He's the guy. Today, I'm going to give him a strong 6 for me. Obviously, he got injured and he had to come off. But he is the future. He is the guy that he's probably going to captain West Ham in the next few years. He'd be captain of West Ham. But it's a bit of a blow with the injury. Let's come to this man, Lucas Paqueta. Oh, right. I'm probably going to get shot down on this, but I do not care. I don't think he was as good as what people make out today. I thought he done too many fouls in the first half. He got booked for consistently fouling, which rules him out of the Bournemouth game, which is a blow. The little tricks and flicks when West Ham need to get the ball forward wasn't working. Second half, he for how bad he was with that stuff, with good stuff, effort, work rate, relentlessness. Yeah, like it's a fine line with Lucas Paqueta, right? And if you take away the skills, you take away the player. But yeah, he frustrated me today. Not frustrated me in a sort of bad way, but it was like frustrated me to say, like, you're trying too hard. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're trying to win the ball back too hard. You're not being cute in your approach. So For me, I am going to give him. Oh, mate, what am I going to give him? I'm giving him a 6. I'm sorry. I'm going to give him a 6. I thought the first half he was bad, really bad. And he's lucky on another day he could have been sent off, right? There was a time in the first half when he did get booked and he was just literally, he was up for it, but he was overhyped. No, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give him a high 6, right? I'll give him a high 6 because the second half performance was good. I've changed my rating, people. High 6 for me. Right. Crescencio Somerville. Not only has he cost me £105 today, nice one, Cry, but he is just so frustrating. So frustrating. He has got the goods, this kid. He's got the pace, he's got the directionness, he's got the skill, he's got the forward thinking play. He hasn't got the end product. That's the problem. And there was times today where I wanted him just to cut in and shoot, and he was hesitating. Like, I think sometimes his feet are too fast for what he's trying to do. Do you know what I mean? I think his feet think more like 2 moves ahead than his brain. Frustrated me today, really did. Work rate very good, very good. Up and down the pitch, carries the ball excellent, wins your fouls. End product is a problem. It is a problem, and listen, we're gonna we need him to start performing for us in that regard. Right, you can't have all the goods and then nothing at the end of it. I'm going to give him a strong 6 for me, right? I don't think he was amazing. He did get substituted off. He worked hard. Strong 6 for me. Let's come to Callum Wilson. Right. Up until the goal, I thought he was crap. I just thought he wasn't in the game. He had 2 touches in 20 minutes, I think it was. Someone said on the stream I was watching. He then gets the goal, and it's a good goal. It's a striker's goal, right? And that's what we need. We need a striker's awareness in and around the box, and that's what Callum Wilson does. He scores goals. They're the sort of goals he will score for you. He works hard. He was having literally a war with the Bournemouth centre half today. Amount of times he got pulled back down, held the ball up well in occasions, but listen, as an overall aspect, he was okay today. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Right? No, tell a lie. I'll give him a higher 6 because of the goal. Right? I think he done okay today, but it's just okay. Like, for me, he needs to do a bit more than just okay. But in the first half, I thought West Ham were really bad, and he just wasn't in the game at all up until when he scored. But I suppose if you're an instant goal like scorer, and you can score from it in any time, that's what we need. We need goal scorers in our ranks. So Callum Wilson, high 6 for me. Let's come to Jared Bowen. Oh dear. I don't think it was one of his best games today. I thought he was pretty poor, if I'm being honest. Like, I thought he got dispossessed so many times on the ball. I think he made wrong decisions today. He's unlucky with the goal. He goes screaming in for the goal, and Kyle Walker-Peters scores the goal ahead of him. I just don't think it was one of his days, but this is a good thing. And I'll tell you the reason why it's a good thing, because other people are starting to step up to the plate now, because Jared can't do it on his own every single week for West Ham United. Listen, he was okay. He was okay. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 today. Nothing amazing. Works hard. Carries his team on his shoulders. Just wasn't his day. Simple as that. 6 out of 10. Right, I'm going to come to the subs. Start off with Igor. I'll give him a standard 5 when he come on for a few minutes. Is what it is. Magassa comes on for 24 minutes. I thought he looked okay. Magassa. I think he will be the man to come in to replace Lucas Paqueta in the next game. And I think if Potts is fit, it'd be Potts, Fernandes, and Magassa, which ain't bad. 3. So I am going to give him a high 5. Yeah, simple as that. Kyle Walker-Peters comes on, scores well within seconds. So you know what? I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. He got a fullback in like left wing position, and he ends up scoring a goal. You can't really fault it. And finally, to Thomas Souček, I'm going to give him I'm going to give him a high 7, close to an 8. I thought the impact he made was unreal. He comes on, he scores the goal, right? That's what he does. People don't like it and think he's not technically good and all this crap. But one thing with this geezer, he is a goal scorer. He knows how to score goals in big games. I've been saying it for a long time. And that's what he does. That's what he does for a living. He scores that second goal. He makes the third goal. He's the man who has the shot and makes the keeper make a save in order for Bowen and Cole Walker-Peters to come running in. I thought he was excellent. I really did. And fair play to him because he gets a lot of stick from our fan base. Some of it is right. Some of it is absolutely wrong. This is a geezer that absolutely loves this club and he shouldn't be disrespected. Right? He's been here, 6 years? And you know what? He deserves a bit of respect. So today, Thomas was on top for me. Let's come to the ref. Michael Salisbury. I thought there was fouls and there was like moments where he got decisions wrong. I think his linesman got decisions wrong, but I thought he was okay. I think we got to thank him tonight because Lucas Paqueta in the first half was making foul after foul after foul. And on another day with another ref, Lucas Paqueta would have been like booked probably in the second foul and could have seen red today. He sort of let him off, and in the end, he just couldn't do it anymore. I thought it was okay. I thought he was just okay performance. I give him a 6 out of 10 for me. And finally, to the boss, Nuno Espirito Santo. Oh dear, have we just started to see the real West Ham? And is this a glimpse into the future of once Nuno gets his hands on this side, gets the players that are going to help this side, West Ham are going to be a good side. He picked the lineup again from the Newcastle game. It's the right lineup. Everyone expected that. I think his substitutions are starting to work wonders. Like Thomas Souček coming on as a centre forward. And listen, he brings Thomas Souček on for Freddie Potts. And he sort of uses him in the midfield position, then changes it after that to take Wilson off and bring Magassa on, swap Souček and Magassa around. And then Souček's going forward with ease, right? One thing I will say is he's brave and he's passionate. Like you can see the passion on him. The relief at the end of the game when he was celebrating with the coaches was unreal. It was unreal, and he like I think he knows that he's got this job's big. Like West Ham are a big club, and listen, he's had a shit time of it with like obviously with Forest and everything. He's obviously come to us and he's got a saviour job on his hands and 2 back-to-back wins, 2 games West Ham has scored 3 goals, which is unrare. So, you know, he deserves a bit of credit tonight. I'm going to give him... What am I going to give him? I'm going to give him a 9. No, tell a lie. I'll give him an 8. Well, it'd be a high 8 for me. I thought the first half performance wasn't good. I don't think that was really on him. I just think the players just looked a bit off it. Right, they were standing off too much. I think it's more on the players than the coach. Whatever he said at half time, they've come out second half and they've had a right go. And that second half performance is technically what's won us the game. So yeah, I'll give him a high 8 for me. As an overall aspect of the game, West Ham started slow. Was crap for about 40 minutes of that first half, got the goal, got to half time, come out second half, and then West Ham looked up for it. So yeah, really good from Nuno, and long may that continue. That has been the player ratings. Please do smash a like on the video, goes a long way, gets this video out there. Please do subscribe to E20 Zone TV. That is me done now. I will be back at some point in the week. I know there's an international break, but I'll be looking to get a few people on over the next sort of coming weeks and getting their thoughts on what's going down at West Ham. I'm really over the moon with the whole aspect of West Ham today, right? Seeing the fans come together, as I said on the afterthought, seeing everyone basically feeling the love again. Do you know what I'm saying? And the old West Ham is slowly coming back. The sooner Sullivan and Brady decide to leave, the better it will be for everyone. But while these fans are galvanising everyone up, it's only going to benefit the team. And today it did benefit the team. I thought the atmosphere in the ground today was decent. And I could hear it loud and clear. So, you know, hopefully we're starting to turn a corner. 2 back-to-back wins. You can't question it, really. And as an overall aspect of the game, a few weeks ago against Leeds, I was devastated. I sat on here and I was like, I think we're going down. Right now, I've got fresh hope. The next 4 games are huge. Bournemouth, Liverpool, Manchester United, and Brighton. We need to pick up some results in them games somehow. Do you know what I'm saying? And I will take 4 points out of the next 4. I really would. But listen, one thing with this club, they never fail to surprise you. They never do. Anyway, that's enough from me. Take care of yourselves out there. Be safe, be well, be happy, and be West Ham United. Peace.